hope I've been focused. Ooh, I can't wait to try out all this stuff. It's your girl, Beauty Bakerie, Cashmere Nicole. You guys, is actually hot. But today we're gonna be doing something fantastic, fantabulous, if you will. We're gonna be doing a lot. I hope you're ready. Hello everyone, it's Peace here. Welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? How's your day going? My day is going well. It is also 1 a.m. but that's fine. We ain't gonna talk about that. It's actually been a while since I've done a foundation review, demo, you know, first impressions type thing, and I have a lot more coming up for you guys because your girl is always looking for foundations to keep her beat, you know, to keep, you know, this acne prone, oily, textured skin, sensitive skin under wraps, especially this season, you know, spring, summer, sweat season, sebum season, you know, just like skin acting wild child season. Times where we're gonna be out in the heat and we need something that is just bulletproof for our skin. I'm making it sound like it's a sponsor. This is not a sponsorship. This is not a sponsored video. I bought these products with my own money, but I just had the liberty to purchase Beauty Bakerie's new foundation launch before it sold out. And Beauty Bakerie was kind enough to send me an extra foundation in another shade, the shade that was next closest to my shade. I believe it was a shade up, and that's how you know a brand is just, that's how you know a brand is here for you, like for real. First I was very confused. I was like, they sent me another foundation? I only ordered one. I looked at my order and it was like, there's only one foundation, and they sent me an extra sponge, and we're gonna talk about the beauty sponges, we're gonna talk about the pricing of everything and just the quality and the overall just like sweetness. Yeah, the overall sweetness, and just like I feel like I'm going to grow and come to love this brand more than I already do now. This is my first time purchasing and having these items, and I've been wanting and longing for a specific item for a very long time, and I finally had the opportunity to get it, and I'm just so excited and just so happy to be reviewing, demoing this brand. Unfortunately, don't have all the products to do a full face. That would be amazing, but you know, funds are low. You know, college student, kind of dropout student, YouTuber to be person. That's what I am right now. So, you know, in school, am I not in school? Working, am I not working? Trying to do YouTube full time, am I not? You never know what you get over here on Peace of Mind. If you're coming onto the channel, I just want to say thank you. That was a very long intro. Let me stop talking and let me get into this demo and review. So, of course, I picked up the Beauty Bakerie Cake Mix foundations. These foundations retail for, I believe, $28 USD. Can we just talk about the packaging? Y'all, can we talk about the packaging? First of all, the prices, I was actually very surprised how inexpensive the price was. I was expecting it to be the same as one of the palettes that I have here, but it was $10 cheaper, and I was just like, ooh, I was rooting for it. I was like, yeah, like, can I get two? But no, I can't get two because Papa was like, hey, you can't do it too. The packaging in this is one of my empty ones. The packaging for these foundations is so freaking cute. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this, but if you haven't, it says, who's the sweetest of them all? You, Cashmere Nicole. Cashmere Nicole. You're the sweetest of them all. This foundation is a vegan. I'm pretty sure all Beauty Bakerie's items are vegan, cruelty free, you know. Free range, whole grain, you know. I'm just kidding. But the claims on this foundation is to be long lasting, non-acne-genic formula. You know, we like to hear that over here at this channel. Like, okay, like, come through. So our Cake Mix foundation is a medium to full coverage. Okay, I remember that. Demi matte foundation infused with vitamin E, oil free, lightweight. Cake Mix foundation lets you bake your cake without eating it too. Okay, cool. I playing words. Get smudge free. That's a big claim. I have white shirts. Don't disappoint me. Especially being dark skinned and loving white. It's a lot. It's a lot now, especially when you have hyperpigmentation or your face and neck is darker than the rest of your body. As you guys can see, it's a struggle. Baked beat with wake and bake face oil prep. Okay, I didn't get that. Okay, that's super cool. You like what it was recommended. Don't look at my nails. What's recommended for this foundation, which I think is pretty cool. It has a little baking instructions. I just think that's just lovely. The shade that I picked out was shade 17. The how I matched my shade, that's a great question. Obviously I watched Jackie Aina's PR video demo thing that she did, and usually a little shade that's like more neutral, a shade down, like a shade darker than Jackie Aina, I'm like, that's me, that's me. Or you guys know Monica Style Muse. Honestly, I'm not sure. Some of these people, like, I don't know, like I either go with like Monica, Jackie Aina, shade off from Jackie, or the Glam Twins. I'm pretty sure I'm the Glam Twins shade, but then they share, I don't know, you guys. I'm still trying to find what works for my skin and works for my hyperpigmentation, or just my, I don't know if it's a birthmark, I don't know, you guys. It's just common in women of my descent, so it's something I have to deal with. I'm just trying to figure out what I can do to just get the best foundation color so I don't look too crazy when I wear a shirt that exposes my chest. So the foundation color that I got was the shade 17, and this shade is supposed to be equivalent to Fenty Beauty 420. Now, I have Fenty Beauty, but I have Fenty Beauty 430, and I thought that initially I thought this foundation was too orange. I thought it was too orange putting it on, but then using some concealer, yellow concealer, I can balance it out and make it a little more neutral. But I haven't yet tried 420 because funds are low on my entire face, so I don't know. I was like, maybe 420, and you know, Jackie Aina's Fenty Beauty review, she was like, she can even go to 410, and I was like, that's very interesting. But Beauty Bakerie sent me a shade lighter. I wish it was a shade darker. First, like, I wanted to get shade 15, but I chose 17, and they sent me shade 19, which is a shade lighter, but also on swatches I've seen on other YouTubers, this is a bit more on the redder side. So if this is neutral, this is red, we could see what this works out to be. And let me show you guys. See, this foundation, which is shade 17, is slightly more yellow, and shade 19 is more red in the bottle. 19 is more red and 17 is more yellow neutral. I'm not sure, maybe 15 was more, I don't know. By God's grace, one of these are my shades. I'm actually really scared. Ooh, this is so pretty. I'm actually terrified. Let me try not to put too much. Oh wow, yeah, 19 is way lighter. So I'm just going to blend that in. We're gonna wait for these to dry down. This smells really good. That's so weird. I never had a foundation that smells good. I don't know, this reminds me of Mary Kay foundation. Y'all know that's super oily, but it's like high-key full coverage foundation that's like in a tiny tube. That was one of my first foundations. This is shade 17 and this is 19. 19, she red, not gonna lie. She might make me look like a tomato. So I'm gonna go with 17. They're not completely dried down yet, but I don't know. So maybe like they go after the neutrals, they go straight into reds. But with the Beauty Bakerie foundations, they start with the darkest shades, but I'm not sure how they go with the undertones. But I know they do have yellow, red undertones, peachy undertones, more olive undertones. They have all the undertones. So, and there is a little section where you can find your shade, which I think is just so amazing. And just how I found out compares to Fenty Beauty 420, which was shade 17. It has the guide chart on the website, so if you have a higher end foundations, you'll be able to find your shade, which I feel like that's just awesome. Like, Beauty Bakerie, you're really doing the most, and I'm here for it, honestly, because all these other brands, they just don't care. The second item I picked up from Beauty Bakerie, I use this palette over the weekend. It's way more pigmented than I was expecting. Like, I was kind of shook, and I was expecting for Antidepressant to be way more pigmented than I thought. But I don't know if it was just me. I wanted to use it as a bronzer because I was like, oh my gosh, finally a bronzer that I can use for my skin tone. Boy, I don't know. We're gonna see what it looks like again in this mirror under this light. So I'm just gonna swatch it really quickly. Oh wow, honestly. And there's still so much in my... So this is La Vida Mocha. This is Antidepresso. Sorry about my nails, guys. Oh, I was like, I can use this as an eye shade, a bronzer. You're grounded. Wow. Oh my gosh, I can't deal. Deja Brew. Okay, she's a little chalky, not gonna lie. Oh, that's actually way deeper than I thought it was gonna be, and a little bit more pigmented. Wanted to see what the foundations look like dry. I'm definitely shade 17. Oh, they don't match. It doesn't match your chest. Well, my face doesn't match my chest, so I wouldn't go on that anyway. But look how stained my fingers are. This is the thing I've been wanting for like months. Yeah, I don't even know. Is the flower powder in yellow. Better Not Bitter, and this has all the claims of all the other products. I think I just wanted to share, you guys. It's so freaking cute. It's dirty because I used this. Y'all don't know how flipping cute. It's a whole flower bag, and it has nutrition facts. Like, are you dumb? What are we doing here? Are we really 100% vegan, calories 0, gluten 0, paraben 0, lightweight? Yes! Needed a yellow setting powder and I always see and hear Jackie Aina rave about this on her channel, so I was just like, let me pick me up some. I've been wanting this because she's like, this is better than Laura, better than JCat Beauty, better than Ben Nye. I was like, okay, take my money. That's all. That's the tweet. That's it. The last item that I got from Beauty Bakerie are their amazing sponges. I just want to give y'all the real tea. This is a damn sponge, and this is a wet sponge. That's lint. And this is a wet sponge. Do you see this difference? If I bring my beauty blender, which is over there, it's very dirty, I'm not doing that, it would not even be this size. This is very interesting. This entire freaking egg crate. I know if you guys seen this before. Well, I know if you guys seen this before. This entire egg crate, literally an egg crate of beauty sponges for $18. $18? $3 a piece? Is that what we doing? This one has a dent in it, but we're not gonna talk about that. This one isn't. This one isn't rounded. It's not rounded. I mean, it's not teardrop shape, it's rounded. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm just kidding. It's almost like memory foam. I was very intrigued when I wet them, and I'm gonna use, since I'm bougie, I'm gonna use one for powder, one for foundation. So you guys, let's just get into this demo and like see what we're working with. You guys are probably like, what the fuck? You're just now starting? Yes, I am. Ooh, it looks like clay. I wonder if it's gonna do that on my face. Some people might not have as much hair, but I have hair on my body a lot. But it's gonna highlight the hair on my face. That's my concern. Oh wow, she's creepy. I do not know how I feel about these sponges. Is it because I'm not working fast enough, or is it taking a lot of product? I use a brush? I think I might have to go in with a brush, y'all. What's going on? Guys, yeah, it's medium to full coverage, but the sponge sucked up all the product. I don't know how I feel about that. I was really excited about these sponges, guys. What the heck? It's not really covering anything because the sponge took all the dang on product. As I was dabbing, let me add more. As I was dabbing, like, nothing was there. I mean, I like that I'm matte, but yeah, it's medium to full coverage, but I'm not sure, guys. I'm not sure what's going on. Am I saying this correctly? What is that though? Like, I'm not really paying attention to this texture because that texture is just always out of control, but I'm low-key concerned I don't want to have to do another pump, another round. I mean, I feel like there's no doubt that this I haven't even blended it down. I feel like there's no doubt that this foundation is going to stay on my face, but what is going on with this patch? Like, I didn't do any skin prep, guys, like, because I knew maybe I should have done skin prep. Is this foundation just like not for or like, I don't have dry skin, that's the thing, is because my face was too dry. Like, what would this be like on someone with dry skin? Like, what would it be like? Somebody let me know. I was just really excited to try this product. I'm sure maybe it's the oil, how it's maybe it's because I don't have the oil, but I don't know, you guys. And like, yeah, she's not moving, but what's going on in that section? Like, am I even dry there? I'm not even sure. Obviously, you guys, I'm pretty sure it's even highlighting how much texture I have, like way more than you were thinking. I have textured skin, guys. Like, my skin, like, she don't play no games, so she be crossy rolled up in this piece. Like, one more, because I can understand like around Peach Fuzz mustache, but like, why is it getting patchy here? Maybe it's too dry. Maybe it's too dry. I don't know how I feel about this. She's not mad. I guess I'm just going to, I'm actually worried now. It's just those parts, when it dries down, she dries down. Concerned. She's very matte, not gonna lie. Let's just hope she stays that way. And I'm kind of worried because flower powder girl, she don't play. So what's gonna happen today? I'm gonna go in with my Colourpop no filter concealer, and this is the old launch in Deep Golden 60. I do not know what shade this is in the new launch. Colourpop, can we have a grid? Can we have a graph? A little better. Let me make a little line of unification. Now I'm going to go in with, I believe, the setting powder. Wow, these birds, they're really having fun, guys. It's so finely milled that it actually looks like flour. She's looking snatched, not gonna lie. So in the Coffee and Cocoa palette, and I'm going to use the same brush that I use for my foundation. Is it dry? Yes, it is. To use antidepressant and try to bronze my face. I'm not gonna contour because I want to see how she works on her own, because last time I contoured and I was kind of disappointed and I was confused. So it's very pigmented on the brush. So let's see. Oh wow. Oh yeah, she's a bronze. She is a bronze. Maybe I just put on so much that time, and it's like a golden bronze. I don't know how I feel about it. Deja Brut for my transition shade. I would say full lid shade, but another shadow, because I didn't do anything. I look like I put shimmer on my lid. I'm gonna use my Black Radiant Soft Focus in Milk Chocolate Finishing, which is a bit red on the redder side, but I think that's gonna balance this yellow situation. Oh my gosh, this yellow situation out, and we'll be in a good place. Not gonna lie, because I'm not really used to this super bright under eye. But you guys are probably wondering where I've been, why I was gone. Well, my camera died about an hour ago. Yes, I said an hour ago. I haven't powdered. All I did was add blush. That tells you something, but that also tells you something about how the foundation cracked on my chest. That was weird. That was really weird. But now I'm just going to go ahead and add your Grounded as a highlight. Oh, okay. Okay, you're Grounded. My perfect gold. Yeah. And I added a little bit of liner. Color that I used the least today. Ooh. And let me just say, I'm not a makeup artist, I'm not a beauty guru, I barely do makeup, but I wanted to try out this brand and I wanted to try out this, so I tried my best. And I've had this foundation on. It's now 4:33 a.m. I knew I was gonna not sleep today. That always happens. So I've had this foundation on for quite a while. It's very interesting how it would sit on my face. I would kind of say like, oh, it's kind of like my personal problem, how my skin has become super duper duper textured lately. But on top of that, I have foundations that smooth out my skin, but then this would add texture back to it because this foundation is extremely matte. She's not full coverage. In my sense, I don't believe this is full coverage at all. Even if you build it up, I feel like it still doesn't move the way you want it to. Hey you guys, this is Peace from the future. It's the next day. I tried out the foundation. It was actually 2 days from the day I did the original review. I didn't really appreciate how the foundation made my skin look, so I decided to try it out another day because I knew that it worked best with the skin oil or prep skin or more moisturized skin. So I did my skincare very well, and I put on the foundation again, did a whole face, and I went out to do my errands and do my duties. I filmed my friend Amaya. She went to prom today, or she's at prom right now. I did a little home video for her, and then I came back and it was hot outside. It's very hot in my room now, and so this is how the foundation is looking. I'm actually way more happy with how it looks as of right now. This is at, what time is it? It's 9:15 p.m. and I have this foundation on majority of the day and it looks very nice. I noticed before that the foundation would not get oily, and that is a plus for oily people, for oily girls, for oily boys and girls. That's a plus for all of us. But upon application, I had dry patches under my eye, which is really weird because yes, I use the Colourpop concealer, but that I usually don't have problems with that foundation. And I also use the sponge. The sponge was the biggest issue for me because I felt like it moved around product instead of applying product. So upon application, I don't know if you guys can see in my original application of the of trying on the foundation in the beginning, you can see the sponge picking up product as I'm trying to put it down. So that's why I had to blend it in for a long time, because instead of the instead of the sponge applying the product, it was picking it up, which results in the sponge getting really stained and more product being on the sponge than my face, which is why I was like, okay, this is not even like medium coverage, and I had to add more. And the first application I added about 2.5 layers of foundation, which is not ideal, but it's cool. With this, I did a pump right here, here, and one here. Not one here, one here, and I just rubbed off like the rest that was on the pump. So that was like a lot of foundation. And as I blended out my concealer, I wish I filmed it for you guys. It just got really patchy, really like, it looked really weird, and I had to reapply. After I used the flower powder, I had to reapply foundation in this area, and I was just like, why is it getting patchy? And also the flower powder, it like clung on to these patches in my skin. I have a really textured skin. You guys have oily skin, acne prone skin. My skin is also sensitive. So with all that texture that comes with that, I have textured skin as well. I was confused as to why I was clinging onto my dry patches when they weren't really dry. I only say they're dry is because they're the most textured parts of my face, so they're not really smooth. So there's like crevices and stuff, and I was just confused as to why it was like clinging onto that and like highlighting my texture, which was really odd for me. But overall, I enjoyed this foundation. Would this be an everyday foundation? Definitely not. This is the foundation that's like heavy duty. I need to stay matte all night. Like, where are the cameras? Let me know if I'm going to a concert, if I'm going to an event that I'm going to be outside all day. This would be my go-to foundation. Every day, it's not a heavy foundation at all whatsoever. It has an amazing scent, but it just takes a lot of work to make this foundation work, in my opinion. I know a lot of people might not agree with me, but that's just my personal experience with the foundation. I was super excited to try out Beauty Bakerie, and I'm just so happy to be able to get the foundation before everything sold out when they launched the first launch of their cake face foundations. And anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video and you agree with what I'm saying, or if you have a couple more questions, be sure to leave a comment down below. I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. If you have any further questions, or if you guys want to give me tips on how to make the foundation work better, let me know. DM me on Twitter, Instagram. I'll be happy to talk with you guys. I want to make friends with y'all, because it's my tube, it's your tube, it's okay. I'm just kidding. That's ugly. But yeah, I'll definitely see you guys in my next one.
What did she say?